Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here. I'm finally home from work. And even though I wasn't able to look at the chapter or react to it in any way when I got back home from spending time with my family and mom, I am here. I'm excited. I literally just got home from work. I've been working all night and I haven't slept. But I gotta read this. Chapter 952, Hiyori and Kawamatsu. Oh, I'm excited. Let's see what we got. Short-term focus cover, and this is being read by Manga Stream because Jai Mini's box doesn't have anything up yet. So thank you for everyone who informed me of it releasing. Moving on. Short-term focus cover, Page Serials, Part 24, Volume 3, My Wife's Wish is My Wish. So now, the last time we saw Capone and Chiffon said she wanted to go find her sister. So, since Chiffon wants to find her sister, Capone wants to find his sister-in-law as well. So, my wife's wish is my wish. Alright, let's find out what happens, because last we left off, Big Mom is conscious. She's unchained, and she clashed with Kaido with enough power to split the heavens. Just like Whitebeard and Shanks. So let's find out what happens. They cross blades. The next day, Ringo Bandit Bridge. Looks like Zoro reunited with Yukimaru. What even are you? Friend? Enemy? Huh? What do you intend on doing with all the weapons you've stolen from passers-by? And he's already got Gyukimaru on the ground with the sword pointed at his face. And it appears that Gyukimaru is pretty winded from them fighting. Give me back my blade. Don't throw away your life over a single sword. Ooh, do we get to find out why Ryuma's sword, Shusui, is so revered in Wano? Please tell me yes. And then Yukimaru glares at Zora. Horia! I refuse. Never. Not that sword. Your Shisui is a stolen treasure of Wano. The day that sword left this land is the day misfortune arrived. That loss incited the anger of the sword god. Defeat came to every village. Eventually, our whole country was overrun. Oh. And there's Hiyori. What? Shisui? God. Quit your... Who's saying this? Quit your quarrel. Wait, who's there? Quit your quarrel. Who could this be? Oh, snap! It's Kawamatsu! And he tries to poke at Zoro with his sword, and Zoro blocks it from behind. Oh? Gappa-pa-pa. Why, indeed, are a samurai. Why, indeed. And then, well, firstly, Zoro jumps away from him. Gappa-pa-pa. Why, indeed, are a samurai and a monk fighting out here in the wilderness. Neither of you wishes to kill the other. How droll. And then Hiyori sees Kawamatsu. Kawamatsu, is that you? Huh? How do you know my... A fish man. And then Yukimaru doesn't say anything, but he looks in shock. Oh, we're back! We're back at Onigashima! Ooh, Oda, thank you for bringing us back. I would have been mad if we didn't see the continuation of this fight between Kaido and Big Mom. Onigashima! Please stop! Lord Kaido! And both Big Mom and Kaido are still fighting each other and they're roaring at each other. When will their fight end? They'll be at it through the night. This island won't last. Do you really think we should evacuate the mainland? What kind of idiot would run away when his boss is in a fight, you bloody cowards? Says Queen. More importantly, has there been any word from Udon? We still can't get through to the Smales. I see. I think I'll go check on things then. You just try and get away from here. You're just trying to get away from here, Lord Queen. What do you mean? I'll be right back. I'll be back, I promise. That boy trying to run. Bit. Gotcha. Yo, Queen here. Yeah, Queen! Chief Jailer Babanuki here, reporting from Udon. Oh, so he survived, because it has a picture of him. Because last we saw, he tried to shoot like a giant excitement shell, or plague shell, at the prisoners. Luffy tied up the elephant nose in his chest, and it blew up. But apparently, it just really, really damaged him, because he's covered in bandages. So, Luffy didn't kill anyone. I guess Oda doesn't want Luffy to be the guy that just kills people. He'll beat them badly, but he won't kill them. But, Chief Jailer Babanuki here, reporting from Udon. Looks like you brought the Smails back online, huh? Yes. I brought quite a few men with me. If you're short hands, we can spare some. I'll head over. He's still trying to make a casual exit from Onigashima. We do not need any help for the time being. And he got rejected! Straw Hat Luffy, Captain Kidd, and all other troublemakers have been locked away in cells. I see. What's going on here? I just wanted to report that nothing was out of the ordinary. You sure want me to come back? Lord Queen! He really wants to get away from Onigashima. Udon prisoner's mine. The call is finished. How was that, master? Oh! Tama! She tamed Babanuki! She tamed Old Maid! No gifter is immune to her powers. Yo, Tama is OP when it comes to going up against Kaido's gifters. She can tame any single one of them. Even someone as massive as Old Maid. How was that, master?
Well done. Good boy.
What fearsome magic to be able to use a Milidongo to control the enemy. Apparently it works on animals and anyone with animal-type magical powers, because as we know, the citizens of Wano don't know what devil fruits are and they just consider them to be magic. Things went quite well. Caribou's back. Now we've got a few thousand samurai that are supposed to be locked up on our side. On the day of the final battle, we'll scare the crap out of our enemies. It's all thanks to you, Caribou, because Raizo's there as well. Indeed, y'all owe me a favor now, see? Lord Jabimon, this debt! We intend to repay it even if it costs us our lives.
It's okay. That virus was actually pretty easy to deal with. I don't need you guys to be in my debt. Sounds intense. I'm glad Luffy Taro's back in action, though. Let me hear it, boys! Yeah! Luffy Taro! So, whatever Queen developed, Chopper got rid of it. This is a disease that Queen made himself. And Chopper was able to cure it completely. Oh boy. Yo, Chopper's like the best doctor ever. And everyone's screaming for Luffy. Just by bringing back Lord Momonosuke, he's won this much trust. Boss Hyogoro, huh? I never expected us to meet again, not in this life. Oh, the Yakuza bosses of each village! I might have to make some new voices for these guys. Udon, blood letter Uzumasa. From Udon, blood letter Umasa. From Hakumai, Broken Hat Sunagoro. From Ringo, Moonflower Ocho. And from Kibi, Snake Eye Yatape. Yo, all these people are awesome! Same here. I'm glad all of you are safe. Please, do not shower us with your praise. Yes, almost like you shouldn't go to the... yes, almost like you shouldn't go to the toilet after taking a bath. Now we must away. Who's all these people just talking? It's hard to come up with good voices for it. Yes, almost like you shouldn't go to the toilet after taking a bath. And then Ocho says, now we must away. We will gather up the remaining rebels that are hiding throughout the country.
So instantly, like that, all the Yakuza bosses are back together again, and they're already on board with the rest of the plan to assault Onigashima. It's amazing. Don't you mean she? These guys are all characters. Looks like you're pretty important too, Gramps. And they all glare at Luffy because apparently he's not giving Grandpa Hiyu the respect that he deserves as Hyogoro the flower. Gramps. And they put Luffy in a chokehold and they prepare to stab him. You're going to pay for that, kid. Rip out your nails, cut off a finger, tear off an ear. What do you want him to do, boss? Give the order. Stop it. The boy saved my life. Looks like you just barely got away with your life, kid. Be careful in the future. Like I care, you jerks! And then something just popped up on. Never mind. Now then, I think I might finally have a report. Oh, there's Raizo. Now then, I think I might finally have a report for Kinemon. Kuri abandoned Port Itachi. What the? I see, so the Kuri man that went to steal the blueprints some time ago was actually you. We've been looking for these for so long, the blueprints to Kaido's mansion on Onigashima. We can use these to plan our strategy on enemy soil. You really are the best. Flattery still doesn't work on him, as you know. Quit butting in, Inu. What? Is that a phoenix? What kind of bird is that? I see the bull. But what is that bird in the back? I need to know. But it's a transponder snail and it looks like Raizo. Raizo? How's it going? Did you rescue Luffy, Taro? Yes, but that's not all. It's a bit of a long story, but the number of men that will fight alongside us has shot up. Huh? 3,500 men? And you saved Luffy, Taro? And you found and released Kawamatsu? And now the mine is your base of operations? Where'd they find that many? How'd they do all that on a mere mission to save Luffy? So Kawamatsu was in their hands too. There are yet more men that wish to fight alongside us, but there is another problem that we must address. While there are many weapon factories around Wano, all of them produce only weapons for export. Oh. What the samurai want to use are swords and spears. At present, possession of weapons have been forbidden across Wano by Orochi. If we cannot outfit the men that wish to fight for the rebellion, it won't last. I see. That's a problem indeed. A serious one at that. Swords, I have some developments to share with you as well, but I will hold off. I must check on our final troop count. I will depart now for Braided Hat Village and make that my base of operations. Raizo, gather up in as much detail as you can information about. Wait, Raizo, gather up in as much detail as you can information about your situation. Am I reading that sentence right? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Okay, understood. Ringo, Bandit Bridge. Kawamatsu! And it sounds like Hiyori's crying. Yeah, Hiyori's crying for Kawamatsu. I never would have thought that I would meet you here in a place. I never would have thought I would meet you here in a place like this. Oh. I never would have thought that I would meet you here in a place like this. But the fact that you are alive and well fills me with happiness, Lady Hiyori. Come to think of it, she did say that after her parents died, she was raised by a Kappa. I'm so sorry. Back then I was so scared and you always gave any food you found. I couldn't bear to see you waste away. Oh, oh. Let me make sure you already saying this. Yeah, it is, because it has crying lines. I couldn't bear to see you waste away year after year, especially because you could easily subsist if you were on your own. I couldn't bear the thought of you dying to save me. I got so scared. I'm sorry for running. I'm sorry for running. And he doesn't say anything except, what a kind person. What a kind reason. So that's how it was. Well, as you can see, I've gotten quite fat in the years since. Ga-ba-ba-ba. And Yukimaru notices something. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And someone just straight up shoots Gyukimaru. Who is that? Is that another member of the Beast Pirates? Looks like it. They got an outfit like him. And he falls over. Huh? Who comes?
We're here for revenge, Gyukimaru. These guns can take out a wild beast. You've stolen away so many of our weapons. We're taking them all back today. Are these your friends? Doesn't matter. Shoot them all. Lady Hiyori, get down.
Both Zoro and Kawamatsu ready their swords, and all you hear is a clang sound. They both look at one another, and they just slice through every single one of the Beast Pirate crew members in an instant. Oi, wait, why are you running again? And Gyukimaru is running. Lord Kawamatsu, I'm so glad you're okay. How do they know each other? And this is chapter 952 end. Remind me later of this update. Thank you. Alright, looks like that was the end of the chapter to chapter 952. Okay, so we didn't get to see a continuation of Kaido's fight with Big Mom. But we do know that it's still going on. So they're still fighting. Interesting chapter. Very interesting chapter. And Hiyori, main fact was Hiyori and Kawamatsu reunited. Luffy and every person that was infected with that plague disease by Queen, they're all healed because of Chopper now. They now have an additional 3,500 men. They all want swords, but they all want swords and spears to fight with, but all the weapon factories that are around Wano, they're being used for export, so more than likely they're being used to make guns and stuff that samurai normally wouldn't use in Wano. So, with that being said, everything is really developing quickly, and to find out that Shutenmaru was the one that had all the blueprints for Onigashima, so now they'll be able to plan out what they're going to do even more now. Let me just go back a couple of chapters and see all the new developments. Oh, we got introduced to all the Yakuza bosses of most of the regions. The Bloodletter Umasa of Udon, Broken Hat Tsunagoro of Hakumai, Moonflower Ocho of Ringo, and Snake Eye Yatape of Kibi. So to see all of them, and they just instantly join with the rest of with everybody else as soon as they see that Hyogoro is there. And I still gotta say, one of the biggest moments here is not only the fact that we got to see the Yakuza bosses, but the fact that Chopper is such a good doctor. The fact that he said that the virus that Queen created was easy to deal with, even though it's essentially a zombie virus. Chopper cured a zombie virus. And he said it was easy. And the dude is only how old? 13, 14? I feel like he's a teenager now. How old is Chopper? I can't remember. Someone will tell me. But, Now, here's the thing. I was expecting to see like a big, massive continuation of the fight for Big Mom versus Kaido. But I feel like we won't see that quite yet. Like, Oda, he's good on leaving us on cliffhangers. But when it comes to continuing it after a break, we go to something completely different, and then we'll eventually come back to it. So, while I am kind of a little bit saddened that we won't see a continuation of the fight between Big Mom and Kaido, I'm glad we got to see some more other developments elsewhere. Because what makes me realize this is that if we were to go through the whole fight of Kaido versus Big Mom, then we would have to endure everyone else doing all their stuff instead of looking forward to the big fight that they're having right now. So with that being said, I thought this was a pretty good chapter. Now, the big takeaways from this chapter is Chopper curing a zombie virus. Everyone is completely healed of that virus, including Luffy. We got to meet all of the bosses, the Yakuza bosses that served, that pretty much ran
through Wano before Orochi came. Shutomaru provided the blueprints for Onigashima. They got a 3,500 man increase. Hiyori reunited with Kawamatsu. We still got very little detail on why Ryuma's sword Shusui is regarded as a national treasure, and Yukimoto says that as soon as that sword left the country, misfortune befell everything, and Wano just went to ruin. What is so important about Ryuma's sword that Yukimoto would say this? Like, was Ryuma the Wano country's greatest samurai or whatever? I don't know. I really hope we find out, because it doesn't say we're going on break next week. So I'm really looking forward to that. And Queen is constantly... Oh, another thing that I forgot. Not only was Chopper an outstanding moment in this chapter, but Tama taming every single gifter she comes across. She hasn't done it to hold them yet, but I feel like it doesn't matter how powerful these people are. If she gives them a dango, they fall under her control. Like, she did it for Lady Speed. She did it for... Well, so far the only gifter she's actually tamed was Lady Speed, and now she's tamed by Baba Nuki, aka Old Maid. So now they got Old Maid, and now they got Lady Speed. And like, how powerful is this power? Could it work on Kaido? Or is it because they have weak wills? Does the strong... I don't know how her devil fruit works, but for her to just up, and not only that, but she made it so that Queen is really ready to leave Onigashima because of all the fighting. He keeps giving reasons and trying to come up with excuses to get away from the island. But with Tama's power, Old Maid was able to keep Queen from coming back to Udon. And they don't know that Udon has fallen under the Luffy and Momonosuke's control now for the rebellion. So, for as far as they know, everyone is still locked up. So it's going to make the surprise attack on Onigashima all the more, surprising, because Tama over there being OP, feeding half devil fruit people food, and now these people are following her every command. This is a powerful devil fruit. And I think that, like, seriously, think about it. They're on a country where a lot of Kaido's crew members are ruling in certain parts of Wano. And if Tama is able to get to them with her devil fruit, they pretty much fall under her control. Tama's kind of OP with this. Tama is literally the perfect person to help combat the beast pirates due to her ability to tame any animal. And since a lot of the crew members are half animal already, they can't resist. Even high-ranking officials like Speed and Old Maid. Makes me wonder what she could do to the Calamities. If it could work on the Calamities. Theories for later. So, you guys, let me know what you thought of this chapter as a whole. Sorry if I was rambling a little bit long. And I'm actually glad I got this chapter going. What's going to happen today is possibly at 12 p.m. On my side. 12 p.m., which is 12 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to try and do a stream of continuing where I left off from My Hero Academia. So the last video I made, I'm going to continue with the next chapter after that. I got the volume, so I'm probably going to read from them. And then I'm just going to keep going until I'm possibly fully caught up with My Hero. So that's what I'm going to be doing later today. But let me know what you guys thought of this One Piece chapter today. Did you like it? Were you expecting more? I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get more of Kaido versus Big Mom, but I feel like that needs a whole chapter by itself. So, with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in the next video. The light behind me is getting really bright, so I might as well turn my flashlight off. So, I hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in the next video. So, have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples!